have this contest, and today we will present 4 participants. Unfortunately, we only had 3 participants who couldn't make it today because he was off the stage, and he claimed that he did not have sufficient time to practice. However, I'm sure that those of you who are here are going to give us a good performance. It's always nice to listen to some of the different calls. Every year we have the different participants imitating different birds. So I just want to welcome you here and ask Mr. Harrington James to present you with the rules for the competition and judging criteria. Thank you.
Okay, so as I was saying, that the rules are very similar to what obtained for the past 3 competitions, and this that the competition is growing. I thought that Miss Andrew would have at least mentioned that that whatever we have done here in Dominica, it has received a little bit of attention, in that Antigua recently wrote to Dominica's Endemic Bird Festival's committee to ask for some advice because they plan to do a whistling competition. So I guess we can give all ourselves a big round of applause, please. Now, in terms of the competition, earlier on the competitors, they dipped, so at least we know the order in which they will appear. And each competitor will imitate 3 birds, okay? No more than 3 birds. I guess maybe what has happened after the main part of the competition, the competitors come and do their own thing. And we have had instances when they seem to have even performed a little better away from the competition than when they were in front of the microphone. But be that as it may, each person will do 3 birds to which he will be judged. The birds, I think there are a number of birds on that list. They can choose 2 from that and 1 of their choice. And they will each imitate in turns. So Luke will do hers first, then whatever the order is, then Jobino, then my partner here, and and then we go to round 2 and round number 3. So there'll be 3 turns for the competition. For each turn, you will be judged against 10 points from each of the judges, and we have 3 very competent judges here. This one, I'm very sure of that. Yes. Okay, so for a maximum of 30 points from each judge. And of course, at the end, they will be tallied. If there's a tie, then I guess there'll be a whistle off, as we call it. Okay? So this is all the, in terms of the rules. Now there are some ground rules for the audience and also for the competitors themselves. First of all, I think all cell phones, SELL or CELL or whatever you want to spell it, should be turned off completely or put on vibrate. I had a very embarrassing situation last year when I came to read the rules, and as soon as I mentioned that, so my phone went off in my pocket. Please either turn them off, because what you do not want is that while the person is just about to whistle, then there's a bit of distraction. In terms of further distractions, we ask that that we cooperate with the person up here, because it's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to whistle and to smile or to laugh at the same time. So last year I remember we had a little bit of distraction from the audience, but try to keep it down to a minimum or down to 0. I've just been given another task. I've just been asked to introduce the judges. As I said a while ago, we have a team of very, very competent judges. They have been judging the competition from since we started, which was in 2009. And starting from my right and going over to left, first of all, you have Dr. Birdie himself, Mr. Bertrand John Baptist. Let them see you. Okay, then of course we have Mr. Randolph Winston and Mr. Stephen Durant.
Good morning. I would like to thank the Forestry for inviting me and for organizing the Whistle Like a Bird contest. This is my 3rd year that I am participating, and I can tell you I really enjoy myself. I also feel it's a very, very important to let people know more about our endemic birds, because it highlights the need for us to save our forest and be aware of our forest land. I live in the forest. I live under the forest, together with my husband, Matthew Luke, on our farm, and our daughter and our youths. Rainforest mushrooms, and we have trees towering above us 60 more feet all the time. And it is in this setting that you will find, and only find, the souffle moutain. So my first whistle is going to be the souffle moutain, which is also the rufous-throated solitaire, or the mountain whistler. First thing in the morning, souffle moutain wakes us up with this call right outside our window. A little bit later in the day, about 7:30, a very cheerful whistler shows up, trying to make sure we're all awake. A little later in the day, we hear a very eerie and even mournful sound coming through the forest. A little later in the afternoon, a very short but forceful whistle. As if to say, pay attention because I'm going to change my tune, and we get more melodic. Well, as you know, our mountain whistler has many marvelous twills and deep bell tones. I can't do those, but maybe next year. Thank you.
I am going to do the dove, the ground dove. Early morning, the dove will do ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What about midday? Its spray is power. It will come and it will fluctuate, flutter. It will do a sound. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's all. Wrong dove.
Honorary Jubeno, Parish of St. Peter. I'm going to imitate the strict saltator. Thank you.
I'm Marcus Benjamin from Roseau, 14C Birchin Lane, and I'm about to give you the name of the bird, scaly breasted thrasher. Thank you.
I would like to do the brown trembler.
Warrington again. The Barbados dove. When it is in the yard, it will do ooh, ooh, ooh. There's a simple note, another song it will do woo, woo, woo. Especially when it is on the cables line. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you very much.
My name is Honoré Jubeno. I'm going to do the mangrove cuckoo. Thank you.
The name of the bird, that is the Caribbean Endemic, known as the trek patois. Thank you.
Now I would like to do a wanmie, a red-necked pigeon. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Warrington again. The pigeon. The domestic one. Domestic pigeon. What do you have in the cage? What is that? What do you call it? Okay. When it is in the yard, it makes a little noise. It does like that. Ooh, ooh. Especially if a fowl, it is roaming and a fowl comes in the yard behind it, after it. That ooh, ooh. But if it is in the cage, they have a different sound. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Honoré Jubeno, and my last bird is the spotted sandpiper. Thank you.
Tropical mockingbird, well known as the guive, blah. Thank you.
In the meantime, one of our participants wants to give us some entertainment on his guitar, and C. Jefferson Warrington.
Jim Reeves, I come to the garden alone. What for an instrument that? The last verse says, while the birds hush their singing.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's a critic, but there's to say thanks to all the participants. I think everybody did exceptionally well. I think maybe in the future we would maybe want to suggest that if somebody wants to do a costume, that'd be very, very good. And I like the idea that Jubeno was doing the action of the bird. And also Christine gave a bit of just, her observation with regards to the supplementai on her property and so forth. This is really, really good. But I think the real thing is to really get the actual song of the bird. And I think it's good to listen to the species you want to do and to practice it. And I wouldn't say who did it, but it did come out very clearly among the participants. I was listening and I could really hear the real thing coming from some of the participants. So the suggestion is if you get the bird you want to do, you have the correct name, whether in Creole or the real name of the bird. It's really nice to take your time, day by day as you prepare for the competition, to really get some of the real notes of the bird. I think that's very, very important. But generally, everybody did fairly well. And I want to congratulate everybody. Thank you very much.
Our second runner-up with total of 66 points over 90. And we have none other than Honoré Jubeno. In first runner-up, we have, with a total of 72.5 points, is Mr. Marcus Benjamin. And our winner, with a total of 78.5 points, is none other than Miss Christine Luke. And I must tell you, Miss Christine Luke was our first ever Whistle Like a Bird contest winner. Okay? Congratulations. And we have a participating prize for Mr. C. Jefferson Warrington. Okay, thank you very much. I now call on Mr. Cyril John to give the vote of thanks. And after this, we have some light refreshments, so you can participate with us.
I would like to thank everyone for being here today, but more specifically, the competitors who displayed your skills and your ability for this Whistling Like a Bird contest. It is the 4th edition, and I'm very pleased and happy to know that a lady has won. So all in all, I want to thank everyone for making this event a successful one, and hoping to see you at the 5th edition. Thank you.